Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a live broadcast of the Midnight Podcast. It's been a while since I've done one of these live, so welcome. Happy long weekend to everybody. I bet you that I don't even know what the long weekend is. It's Queen's birthday. Like they give a shit about the Queen. They just want to drink up, possibly do some recreational drugs, and just party the night away. I had a quiet one. Just went to a friend's and just watched some movies. It was nice. It was lovely. And today I'm just, chilling. Just chilling. And I might go for a jog later. Nothing spectacular. I don't drink. I don't do the stuff that others do. But to each their own. So, today's topic. Feel free to join, by the way. People can, assuming that it works. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while, but people's comments should be coming up on the screen. Whether that actually works or not, we're going to find out. Today's topic. Where the fuck do I start? We're going to talk about sudden death in a lot of people. Not just in their 50s, in their 40s, in their 30s, and in their 20s. Scary shit. Scary shit. And what do you expect? I mean, you know, the thing that shall not be mentioned, because it is filtered out of every single thing in all of, the World Wide Web. Nothing gets shown. Nothing gets liked. Nothing gets commented on. It's been like that with me for the past 2 years. People wonder why I've got 5,000 friends just on one profile alone, and I get like 2 comments and 35 views. Well, there's your answer. I was fucking banned long ago. Banned but not banned. You know, they let you on, but really, you're on the blacklist. I don't care. I don't care if 3 people listen, 5 people listen. I don't care if 1 person comments. It was like that the other time I did the live stream. Lovely friend Sophie, she was the only one that checked it out. No one else got it in the newsfeed. That's fine. That's fine. I could not give a flying shit. So, let's see. What is SADS? Sudden Arrhythmic. Used to be adult until people in their 20s started dying suddenly. Death syndrome is when someone dies suddenly and unexpectedly from a cardiac arrest. But the cause of the cardiac arrest can't be found. LOL, right? Can't be found. So, yeah. Join us for this live broadcast and let's discuss this. Now, I did a post 13 hours ago, the other night. It got 2 likes and 1 comment, not surprising. Cheers, Facebook. Breaking Bad actor and comedian dies, aged 52. Since when is 52 old to die from a heart attack? Yeah, we're going to get to that in a second with my post that I made, which no one fucking saw. I wrote the other night, there have been 70% more cardiac arrests in 2022 and 2023 than from 2019 all the way down to the 80s. What has changed in 2022 and 2023 to cause this? Do you know? I have an opinion. I'm not going to share it though. There isn't a point, so why make myself mad in my own home? All I will say is, people reap what they sow. So I posted that last night. No one saw it. what do? Unless you physically decide, you know what, I wonder what Johnny K is doing, and you physically click on my profile. That's the only way you're going to see it. Otherwise, it does not go on anyone's newsfeed. It's been like that for the last couple of years. They're not going to change it. They've silenced me for good. They do that to a lot of people. We had one lady, Tina Ivy. She wrote, "The Pfizer jab gave me blood clot in my heart, and Dan Andrews announced he won't be held responsible as it's our bodies and we agreed to put it in us, although we weren't allowed to do anything. Unless we were vaxxed." Yep. In a nutshell, that's it. I'm sorry to hear that, Tina. What can I say, man? The government is corrupt. I mean, I don't understand why that's a news flash to anybody. The government has been corrupt for a very long time. I'm not a weed smoker. I don't smoke weed. I've never smoked weed. I've got no interest in smoking weed. That said, I don't hold any biases. I'm a very fair individual. I've seen all the great stuff that medicinal marijuana does. A few drops under the tongue stops seizures completely. A million other medications from Big Pharma that don't do nothing. Okay, so weed is great for a lot of stuff. Even if you have it recreationally, responsibly. No different with alcohol. Drink responsibly. You can't be smoking, every fucking day and night. You're going to fry your brain. All right, if you do that. But if you smoke responsibly, it actually cures anxiety. You name me one pill on the market from Big Pharma that cures anxiety. It puts a band-aid on anxiety, it doesn't cure it. Weed cures it. So I could go on until the end of space and time. And I don't smoke weed. But I don't smoke in general. I don't smoke tobacco. If I did smoke tobacco, I definitely would smoke weed. But I just don't smoke anything. So we all know that weed helps a great deal. So why is it illegal in Australia? Do you know the answer to that? Do you know why it's illegal in Australia? I'll tell you why. Because weed is the number one cheapest thing that you can get your hands on. It is astronomically cheap to obtain. How does the government make money? Cigarettes, they make billions a year. In Australia alone, let alone around the world. Billions a year. Alright, just off of the taxes from the cigarettes. That kill us. That put us in the hospitals and we're going to pay more money to them to get better. They'll sell us cigarettes, they'll make that legal because the government gains. They'll make alcohol legal because the government gains. But they won't make weed legal. Why is that? Because the government can't gain. Simple as that. It's the only reason they haven't done it. That if that ain't corruption, then you tell me what is. That's just one example. That's fucking trivial, man. That's nothing. That's a minuscule example that I just gave you. I can give you 150. Government is corrupt. When someone tells you to go and get a fucking yabbity yabbity yabbido, because I can't say the actual word, audio filters. When someone tells you to go do that, oh yeah, I'm going to trust the government. I'm going to trust the, the thing that starts with Belia, I'm going to go trust those guys because they know everything. The WHO, the WHO, the where and the what. Oh, I'm going to trust the WHO Foundation. You're going to go You're going to believe every word they say. You're going to take the yabbity yabbity yabbido, and then you're going to fucking drop dead. Family members are going to drop dead. And then you're going to say, well, I don't know, you know, how that happened. Really? Wow. You're going to make a great detective. You don't know how that happened. Their entire life, they're perfectly fine. Literally perfectly fine. No history of heart problems. And then they take the yabbity yabbity yabbido, and then they drop dead in 2 days. Yeah. You know, you don't know how that happened. So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, look, it's 2023 now, and we have learnt a lot. We've learnt a lot. And I don't see anyone, you know, arguing / debating this anymore, because there's no point. People that know, the people that don't know, they reap what they sow. Hey, that rhymed. Maybe I should put it on a t-shirt. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you know, that's it pretty much. It's pretty black and white. It's pretty cut and dry. A lot of people have woken up, and there's a select number that haven't. And those that haven't, they're going to keep knowing people that died. They're going to drop dead themselves. Or they're going to have a life of health issues. And there'll be a ticking time bomb. We tried to warn them. It's not like we didn't try. We all did. But they did not listen. And shit, if you're not going to listen, then that's on you. It's not on anybody else. That's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. That's the biggest problem in society. People don't fucking listen. You know, they're very impressionable, which is a very polite way of saying fucking stupid. And they just do whatever people tell them. Or they do whatever they see. Monkey see, monkey do. I know a few people like that. I know a few close people like that. And I'll never mention their name because, you know, they're just great. You know, I love them to death. They're great friends, and I'd never mention their names. But there's a few of them that are like that I know. Heck, family as well. Monkey see, monkey do. Oh, it infuriated me the last couple of years. But, you know, you think they haven't learned? They learned. Oh, I'm still waiting for my apology. I'm never going to get it. But they know now. And I was right all along. You can't get through to these people. I've got a really good saying, ladies and gentlemen. I really love this saying. I can't take credit for it. My mate Mitz, his stepdad, created this saying. And I heard it when I was a teenager, and I never forgot it. You can't put brains in monuments. And that's perfectly true. And that was back in the 90s when I heard it. It's never been more true than today, in 2023. So, yeah, this will be a quick podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go to the 20-minute mark because no one's really seeing this because I've been blacklisted on Facebook. They'll see it, you know, afterwards. But yeah, there's no comments, there's no nothing. That's fine. It's not going to stop me from, you know, doing this every so often. So yeah, just do some research, guys. Do some fucking research, a great deal of it, before you go out there and do something. It's as simple as that. That's all you've got to do. You know, don't be stupid. Don't be an empty-headed dumb fuck. And I say that with love. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm not politically correct. I could give a fuck. I say it how it is. Just grow a brain. You've got a brain. Use it. If someone tells you to go do something, alright, if the media tell you, Oh, we all know they don't lie. If the media fucking tell you to go do something, do some fucking research before you fucking do it. That's all you got to do. It's not rocket science. We've got the internet. There's no excuse. Back in the day, people can argue and say, well, how are we meant to know this? Now, you've got the internet at your fingertips. One keystroke in 0.11 of a second, all right, can get you what you want to know in an instant. All right. Hundreds upon hundreds of fucking search results in 0.1111 of a fucking second. Not even a millisecond. And you're telling me you can't fucking do research and find this shit out? Oh, mate. Well said, people are still sleeping. Yasu, Nicoletta, what's happening? At least some people can get this feed. Most people can't. That's right, a lot of people are sleeping. A lot of people are sleeping. It's very, very sad. It's very sad to see. Society, you know, we give them too much credit. Most of society are just stupid, you know, but we try our best. We try our best to try and, you know, educate people. But it just, yeah, it falls on deaf ears, doesn't it? I just hope that close friends that I know and family members that I know that have done this fucking thing, and not just once, several times. Now they're not waiting in line for a booster. They've finally woken up. Again, no apology. You know what? I expect apologies. It's just common courtesy. It shows that you're a good person and an honest person. You don't just harp on about shit when, you know, you've got a point. You know, you let people know. But, you know, when you do harp on about shit that clearly isn't true, and you harp on about it like you know what you're talking about, and then it's obvious that you were full of shit and you didn't know what the fuck you were going on about. It's always nice when someone can apologize and say, you know what, I was wrong, John. I apologize for this. They just forget it. Oh yeah, I'm going to forget I ever said anything. And I'm just going to do the right thing now. What people have been telling me the whole time. Well, how about you fucking say sorry, and then you go about, you know, what everyone else is doing. You know, and you finally woke up. How about you apologize, because it tells me that I can have future conversations with you and that you do take accountability for the words that come out of your mouth. But that's what really pisses me off. They don't do that. They don't do that. I'm not going to mention any names, but I've got friends and family that still haven't apologized to me, and they're not going to, and it really fucking pisses me off. But what do? It's just a character flaw they got, you know. Whatever the fuck. But yeah, it amazes me how they never forget when they're right, but they totally forget, you know, when they were wrong. Yeah. But yeah, just do research. Just do research, people. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. It's very, very easy. Never been easier. Just do research, because who knows where we're going to go down the track. Everything has settled now. It has. Thank fuck for that. I had to spend 3 fucking years. Since the inception of this fucking bullshit, I had to spend 3 fucking years putting up with everyone's shit and me being in fucking house arrest. Because I wouldn't fucking give in. And I was lucky. I'm independently wealthy. I don't need to fucking work for someone else. I don't need to leave the house. So I was one of the lucky ones. But what about everyone else who had mortgages to pay, mouths to feed, you know, rent to pay, to have a roof over their head? They didn't have a choice. They literally did not have a choice. They were blackmailed into doing it. And they just crossed their fingers and hoped for the best. And for some people, it cost them dearly. One of my mates keeps copping mini strokes now, And he's so fatigued, like he's an 80-year-old man, and no one knows what the fuck is wrong with him. I won't mention his name because I think he likes to keep shit private. And this guy had the yabbity yabbity yabbido. Alright, 2 doses. Fuck it, now I'm probably going to get filtered because I said doses. Can't even say doses. Doses can mean anything, you know, in a conversation. 2 doses of cough syrup. And he's fucked. Yep, too many sheep out there. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Too many fucking sheep out there. I don't think the comments are coming up on the screen, on the live feed. Oh, I don't know. Everything fucking goes to shit. You expect something to work and it doesn't work, but I can see your comments on the Facebook comment section. Yeah, too many sheep indeed. It's distressing, you know, because, you know, it could cost people their health, their lives, you know. So yeah, it just is what it is. People need to be smart and they need to do their fucking research. It's as simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, I will leave you all to it. You're going to catch this later. Feel free to comment. Feel free to react. Let me know your thoughts of where we're going to be in the next 5 years from now. A lot of people will be in the fucking ground, eaten by the maggots. You know. What is this going to cause, you know, long term? We're all going to be here. We're going to see it for ourselves. Thankfully, we're not going to be victims of it. You know, those that didn't do it. But for those that did, yeah, it's not looking good. Every fucking month, there's several people that are just fucking dropping dead. Once a week. Once a week, we get an article. And it's verified too. It's not a bullshit article. The articles that we want to fucking be reading, they post them, but then when there's a fucking agenda and they're pushing a narrative, they push us 100 articles that are bullshit. Yeah. Media, they're on both sides of the fence, mate. They're like a hooker that fucks 100 guys in one night. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. That's all they do. But these articles are legit. Once a week, someone drops dead of a heart attack. A lot are in their 50s. Quite a number in their 40s. Some are in their bloody 30s. And you get quite a few that are in their 20s. And they want to tell us that that's normal today. It wasn't normal in 2019. It wasn't normal since back in the 80s. But it's normal now. I wonder why that is. That's exactly right. Wake up, people, and do the research. That's right, Nicoletta. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Johnny K. Have a good one.